Hey everyone, John Blankets up here, and welcome to another Big Q University Knowledge Nugget. In this edition, we're going to be exploring quality minded leadership, valuing and cultivating quality minded people. I hope you find this edition insightful and informative. Why is quality minded leadership so important? Well, Dr. Duran told us that it's most important that top management be quality minded. In the absence of sincere manifestation of interest at the top, little will happen below. Well, what quality mindset was he referring to? Well, he was referring to the big Q quality mindset, a prevailing cultural mindset that manages quality on a macro perspective throughout all business system processes and people. When it comes to quality, what's the difference between a winning organization and a losing organization? Is it fancy quality slogans? There's a lot of them out there. How about QMS certificates hanging on lobby walls? Or maybe it's digital technology and all the focus on digital transformation. Well, in reality, it's none of these. What really makes the difference between winning organizations and losing organizations when it comes to quality is quality minded leaders that value and cultivate quality minded people and create a culture of quality. Why is creating quality minded people so important? Well, people are essential resources in an organization. I would say they're the most essential resource in an organization. And the performance of an organization is dependent on how people behave within the system in which they work. I would say the organization is completely dependent on how people behave within the system in which they work. Well, what is behavior? Behavior is part of culture, along with attitudes, habits, activities, beliefs, and thinking patterns. This makes up a cultural mindset. And at the heart of culture are people. People become engaged and aligned in what we call unity of purpose and direction within the system in which they work through a clear and common understanding of the organization's quality values or principles, the quality policy, quality objectives, quality strategy, and the resulting quality management system processes. Quality-minded leadership that values and cultivates quality-minded people believe and publicly proclaim that its people are the most important resource in its quality commitment to its customers. Does your organization believe and proclaim this value about its people? Well, I know one company that does, the Ritz-Carlton. They believe and proclaim that our ladies and gentlemen are the most important resource in our service commitment to our guests. And it's through this value of their people that makes them the world leader in the hospitality industry. In addition, they're a two-time winner of the Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award in their industry sector. If you've ever stayed at a Ritz-Carlton property, you immediately notice how their people behave with excellence within the system in which they work. They describe their behavior as, "We are ladies and gentlemen serving ladies and gentlemen." This is one of the very best examples of quality-minded leadership, valuing and cultivating quality-minded people. Valuing and cultivating quality-minded people requires strong communication, creating consistent, clear, and common understanding of the organization's current situation and circumstances regarding quality, the organization's context. Also, understanding the needs and expectations of customers and other relevant interested parties, and understanding current levels of QMS effectiveness, opportunities for improvement, and necessary actions or changes to the QMS. Also, it requires creating awareness, people understanding their responsibilities and how their actions or behaviors contribute to the achievement of the organization's quality objectives. It also requires the highest levels of competency, determining and providing people with the necessary competencies, skills, training, education, and experiences needed to perform their roles and responsibilities. How do quality-minded leaders make a difference? Well, they make a difference by communicating the organization's mission, vision, values, strategy, policy, and processes, by promoting the importance of people's individual contributions to quality, by promoting collaboration amongst people, by ensuring all leaders at all levels are positive examples to people in the organization, by providing people with the required resources, training, and authority to act with accountability, by facilitating open discussion and sharing of knowledge and experiences, by empowering people to determine and report constraints to their performance within the system in which they work, and to take action without fear of reprisal, and by conducting surveys to assess people's satisfaction, communicating the results, and taking appropriate actions. So it's quality-minded leadership that values and cultivates quality-minded people, creating acute awareness, extreme engagement, and high levels of competency that results in people behaving and executing within the system in which they work in such a way that it contributes to the organization's ability to achieve and sustain quality objectives and overall success. Well, that's a wrap for this Big Q University Knowledge Nugget. I hope this edition piqued your interest and intellectual curiosity. And I hope you plan to join me for the next Big Q University Knowledge Nugget. But until then, remember, every day is a great day to make things better. See you next time.